Hello guys, it is me, Epic Ira Haunts, and today I'm going to be ranking Home Depot's 2025 animatronic lineup on a tier list. Just a note, I have not seen any of these in person yet. If I do end up seeing all of them in person, I'll make an upgraded tier list. But as of right now, let's just get straight into the video. First up is the Evil Snowman. I'm pretty sure this prop is canceled, but maybe it might just come out for Christmas. Apparently there was supposed to be a Yeti prop as well, but that might come out for Christmas too, maybe. Let's hope so. Fingers crossed, because that Yeti I heard is going to be huge. Alright, I'll put him in A tier. He is a very awesome prop. I love the creepy Christmas vibe. Reminds me of something that they would sell at Spirit Christmas in the Creepmas section. It is really cool. I did love that Creepmas section I saw online. Because I don't have a Spirit Christmas near me as of right now. Because Bristol, Tennessee, yeah, all that. I don't really have that much. Don't really have Spirit Christmas near me. I don't have a Menards near me. I have a Costco about 2 hours from me. And then, yeah. Sadly, I don't have a Sam's Club membership either. So I can't do tours there. But I will do a tour when I go to Costco. I'm going in a few weeks to see what they have. To the one in Knoxville, I think. Yeah. Anyways, off topic. Next prop is the Gravedigger. I don't know why this guy has only the meeting pictures. Oh yeah, because he's not an online prop, and he's not an online prop. So he's only going to be a select stores only prop. That's pretty sad, actually. I really wanted to see him in person, because he's going to be like Carnival Carl and Deadwood Skelly, only in select stores. But I'll put him in A tier as well. He's better than all the other Gravediggers we've been getting the past like 3 years. The ones that rocked the shovel were bad. The ones from 2020 was bad. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for saying that. This is the best one from Home Depot. And next prop is the Skull Ground Crawler. This is like a scare factory prop. The mechanism looks like Scare Factory. Animatronic's not the best. I mean, I'll put it in C tier. It's an alright prop. Not one I'd get personally. If I do see the snowman, hopefully I'll be able to get him, but he might be a secret in-store animatronic. I'm not sure. Or a Christmas prop. Let's just hope so. Hops the Bunny Rabbit. I haven't seen what this guy does, so I can't really rank him, but he is a very cool prop. I forgot to mention what I do like about the snowman is that flaming effect. It is a really awesome effect. But the bunny, he looks a lot similar to Fear Valley Wolf, and I did hear he'll have the servos like Fear Valley Wolf. Interesting. I'll put him in B tier. I love the creepy holidays they're going for this year. It's a very awesome design. Then we got our next prop, Jack in the Box Clown. My friend really wants this guy, but sadly he is a Canada exclusive as of right now. So maybe he'll come to the U.S. next year, 2026. Let's just get our hopes up, because I really want to see this guy in person. But I'll put him in A tier. I do want to get him, but like not too bad. I'll probably put the Gravedigger below him, because I don't really want him as much. I don't want the Gravedigger. I do want the Jack in the Box and the Snowman, kind of. They are growing on. The Jack in the Box is growing on me quite a bit. Alright, next up is Tumble the Troll. He is awesome. I do really like him, but the design is awesome, but why did they have to use Carnival Carl's mold? Carnival Carl's so much better than this thing. It's an awesome prop. I just don't like how they reused the mold on one of my dream animatronics. So yeah, why did they use... Then they made him $50 more just for one different thing that he does compared to Carl. His eyes change colors when he's talking. His eyes change red when he talks. And then when he's growling, they're yellow. Now, alright, next prop is a Horrifying Hickory. This is an alright prop. B tier. Murderous Maple was so much better than this. I do really like the design. I do like how he looks like Ghostface kind of, but he's just not my thing. I'd rather have Murderous Maple any day, and I'm glad he's returning this year, so I might be able to get him. Murderous Maple. He is restocked on the website. Surprisingly, I'm surprised how fast Tumble the Troll sold out. He's a panic. I'm pretty sure he's a pack prop, Tumble, because that's what Carl was. I typically say I hate Pan Asian Creations just because they're cheap, stupid cheap props, but I do really love Tumble and Carnival Carl. And Lantern Keeper this year is also made by Pack. It's a really cool prop. Next up is the 15-foot Galley Crow. Probably put this thing above the Ogre just because this thing is going to be freaking huge when I see him in person, if he's an in-store prop. I know the Worry Crow is, but I'm not sure about this guy. He might just be an online only. Hopefully, I'll see this guy set up in-store so I can hopefully see him. And I'm probably not going to get this guy because I have nowhere to store him. He's 15 feet tall, and the box is like 115 pounds. So, anyways, yeah, that's it for him. Tiffany, I don't really care for her as much as I did the Chucky last year. Very realistic movements. I love the servos and the eye movements and all the, servo stuff. But I wish they brought him back in life-size forms like they did Captain Cuts, Lethal Lily, which there is a reskin of her. I'll get to that in a little bit. THD, I really love THD and Captain Cuts. Those two are my favorite servo props. You know, Yoda was my favorite of all time, but he's not a life-size servo. He is really, really awesome, though. Anyways, next prop is the Skelly Dog. He is going above Jack in the Box Clown because I'm probably going to get this one this year. I do really love that he's based off my favorite dog breed, the Doberman, and yeah, I've always loved Skelly's dog as a animal. I've always loved Skelly's dog, but he has the digital eyes just like the 12-foot skeleton does. But this guy is just so much more, not so much more affordable. He's only $50 less. But anyways, next, he's better than the one last year just because you can have this guy in more places. Like there's more room for this guy than there'll be for the other one just because it's longer. Next prop is the Zombie Stack. Yeah, I really like this prop. I'll probably put it above Galley Crow just because it is a very cool prop. I love the design. I wasn't a big fan of the Trickster Trio last year, but I like these guys a lot better just because their faces are actually disturbing, man. They're still goofy props. I did see this guy in Tumble on the top shelf at the Home Depot in Johnson City, Tennessee, but it's near me. It's like 40 minutes from me, but honestly, this guy is pretty cool. $200 for these. It's just three-footers stacked on top of each other. It's okay. It's still amazing. It's still a really good prop concept. Next up is our first D tier, Guardian of the Gourds. Now let me explain. Yes, you're gonna be saying Epic Ira Haunts. This is a budget prop. And it's really good for what it does. I agree, but I'm not a fan of budget props at all. I've never been a big fan of budget props, so this thing is just, they're not ever the highest quality, but that's to be expected, but I would rather have seen something else as a budget prop than this thing. Not a fan. Next prop, the Wyvern. And I have to say, I am very, very impressed by this prop. This thing is amazing. It looks so awesome. So glad it's an in-store prop. I cannot wait to see this thing in person because it's going to be freaking massive in person. If I get to see it in person, of course. But next prop is Chucky. Above Tiffany, but I still like the one last year better just because I've always been a big fan of the servos, and what that one does, if this one does it, is grin. I did love the squinty cheeks the other one had. When he talked, his cheeks he'd grin, and I think that's a really cool servo in his face, so this one just doesn't do it for me. I really like the one last year a lot better. Next up, I can't really rank this prop because I'm not a fan of like static props really, but I do the hearse. I'll just skip over I put the hearse I'll put it in B tier. I don't really know or C tier. Not a big fan of static props like this because they're all very expensive for something that doesn't even do anything. Next prop, the 15-foot Wary Crow. Honestly, I like this one a little bit better than the Galley Crow, just because it makes more sense. A 15-foot scarecrow with a crow's head doesn't make much sense, but this thing makes a lot more sense. I do really like it. Won't be getting it probably. I wish I could, but I don't have the room. Next up is the first S tier, the app-controlled Ultra Skelly. This thing's amazing. Definitely expect an unboxing coming from this guy because this guy is freaking amazing. Love the app customizations. I love everything about this prop. It is like Grim from Spirit Halloween on steroids, basically, is what this thing is, on crack. So much better than Grim. Grim was the most overrated prop in 2021 by far. This guy surpasses him by 100 million times. Next one is Sally. I'm not really going to rank this prop because we've had this thing reskinned like 50 million times, so I'm just going to put it and see. Don't really have much to say about it. Just a reskin. I'm getting tired of the Sally and Jack reskins just because, like, I wish they made another 13-foot Jack. Like, make him like a 13-foot Santa Jack. That'd be freaking awesome, man. Next prop is Maleficent. I'm very excited about this prop. I'm going to put it above the Wary Crow just because I love the servos. I love how the crow's mouth moves. And this thing is just overall a very freaking awesome prop. So movie accurate. Not ever seen the movie, but judging by the pictures, this thing does its thing. It does what it's supposed to do. It looks a lot like Maleficent, the character, and has the servos like I like. So, yeah. Next prop. Yeah, I don't really like this one either. Next is the Reaper. Yeah, I just call him the Reaper with the newspaper. I don't know his name. I don't like this prop at all. It is huge, but it's $180 for something that barely does anything. All he does is lift that pop that newspaper up and puts it back down and pops it up again. I just don't really care for the design. Don't really like the prop at all. The Smoldering Reaper and the Inferno Reaper was so much better than this. I saw both of them in person. Never saw a Smoldering in 2022. I did see him up in 2023. Next up is the Pirate Ship. Once again, I don't care much for these static props. Murderous Maple's cool, but once again, I just don't care for statics. And this thing is $400. I'm not going to pay $400 for this thing. Especially I don't have room for it. And I heard it's like very, very difficult to set up. But this thing is really cool. I do really like the design. I love a lot better than the 2019 one. I don't remember it in 2019. All I remember is the Howling Wolf Man from 2019, really. The big white werewolf. But anyways, this prop does its job. It's a Captain Skeleton driving a pirate ship. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. Why, man? Why are we getting all these freaking reskins of the Spellcasting Witch? Spellcasting Witch sucks. Just get over that, Home Depot. It sucks. Quit making Spellcasting Witch reskins. For people who are on a budget, this prop is good, but for people who hate it like me, I wouldn't buy this thing for more than $50. Anyways, very mad about how we got another one of these. Next up is the Bride of Frankenstein. She's going in A tier. The only reason, let me explain, she's at the bottom of A tier because her eyes light up. That's what ruins it. Frankenstein was so freaking good just because of his eyes not lighting up. He looks more realistic without the eyes, and her eyes don't blink all the way. I'm really happy for how she turned out. She looks really good, but I just wish the eyes didn't light up. That's it. That's all you had to change, Home Depot. Just take the lights out. So easy. Next prop is one of my favorites. Probably another S tier. The 7-foot Megalodon Shark. Oh my God, this thing is freaking amazing. I want this thing so bad. I know I said I'm not a static prop person, but this thing does its thing. This thing is awesome. But the price, $350, that's a little bit steep. So if I can, I'll wait to get it on the sales. But this thing is awesome. Now, sadly, it is online only, so I'll only get to see it at the house we go to every year in Jonesboro, Tennessee. That usually has a bunch out. Maybe they'll have this guy so I can see him and think about if I want to buy him or not. But $350 is a very steep price for this guy, so that's why I don't want to get him full price. Next prop is the one I was talking about earlier. She's a little bit shorter than Lethal Lily, but it's just as the Nightshade Witch, which is a Lethal Lily reskin. She is really awesome. Wouldn't put her quite above put her right there. She's really cool. I do really like her. You can change out her eyes just like the skeleton and the dog, but not really a fan of witches, so that's why she's this low. But she is a really awesome prop. We saw her at the meeting and she looked amazing. With that purple lighting around her, I thought she was going to be purple, but she's got the black thing on, so I'm not really okay with that. Next up is the Evil Queen. Another one I really, really like this year. I think she's below Maleficent, but she's one I would think about getting if I ever saw her in person. But sadly, she isn't online only, so won't be seeing her in person. She's $280, so that's a little bit steep for how small she is. She's only 5 foot 5 inches tall. I'm outside, as you can tell. But this thing's just not my thing. I mean, I really want it, but I just really don't want to pay that price for something that's online only. Yeah, you get what I mean, man. I mean, next prop is another one I really don't like. The Raven Man. Now, one reason I don't like this prop, I never really liked the Plague Doctor last year either. The pushing the stick out thing wasn't really my thing. I just don't really care for it at all. And $200 for this thing, that's not bad, but it's also not good. Definitely above the Guardian of the Gourds and stuff. This thing surpasses him by far. But next prop is the Pig Butcher. Probably put him down here. He is a online only, so another one I won't get to see in person. So yeah, don't really have much to say about him other than that he's a Soul Slasher reskin, but never was a big fan of Soul Slasher either. Next prop is, I like this guy better than Soul Slasher. Next prop is the Barber, another F tier prop. Now let me explain. This thing is awful. I don't like it at all. The mouth doesn't move. I thought when I saw it, we saw the meeting videos, I thought this thing's mouth was just broken. I didn't think he was actually, it came without mouth movement. Now he is a budget prop once again. He's $130. Not bad for him being 7 feet, but I just don't like this thing at all. Next prop is this Angry Tree. I don't know what it is, but it is really cool. I'll put it in B tier just because I don't really know what it is, but it's cool. I mean, I don't know how much it is, but it's cool. I've seen it online. I just haven't seen it actually, like, in action. I think it's just a static, like a mini Murderous Maple, kind of. Next prop is the Witches Duo. Once again, a prop I don't really like that much. Put you at the bottom. $250 is just insane for these guys. $250 is just outright stupid for these. It's so expensive for just what we've been seeing the past couple years, the Witch Duo, but not a big fan of it. End of case. The Zombie Fisherman. Don't really have much to say about this guy either. He is just a reskin of the one. He is just a remake of the one from like 2023, I think, the Deadwater. He's alright. I'll just say he's okay. I'm not saying he's good. I'm not saying he's bad, but he's alright. Next is Jack Skellington. Once again, I don't need to talk about this guy for video's sake. This guy is not my thing either. I don't like the Jack props. I'm tired of them reskinning him. Lowe's reskinned him as Santa Claus this year. I'm tired of seeing the same animation 50 billion times on Jack, so yeah. Next prop is the Gremlin. I'm actually happy with this thing. This thing's really cool. I really like it. It's really movie accurate. Probably put it in A tier above Tumble. This thing is awesome. I mean, what else can you expect from a Gremlin prop? It's really cool. Does what it's supposed to do. Sadly, doesn't have servos, but still really good for $180 especially. Next prop is Arachnophobia. One of my personal favorites this year. I really love Arachnophobia. I love the rainbow colors on him. He is really cool that he changes colors. But yeah, if he wasn't $350, I would buy him right now. Next prop is, then final prop is the Leprechaun. He's okay. I'll put him in B tier. I'll put him above the Pig Butcher, above the pirate ship, just because he is okay. I wouldn't say he's amazing, but I wouldn't say, well, I'd say he's better than the C tier props, but he is really cool. I do love the Haunted Holidays once again. So, yeah, that's a plus. Anyways, that is my tier list for 2025 Home Depot. So that is it from me. I will see you guys later. Goodbye. Peace.